When we step into our 40s, something interesting happens. Sometimes, it's the quiet moments that carry us farther than all the wild effort we used to make. You know, the older I get, the more I realize a truth my younger self would never accept. Speed doesn't come from strength. It comes from harmony between your body and the flow around you. Today, I want to share with you 3 water gliding techniques, not just as sports skills, but as lessons that help us, those who have already gone through half of life, keep moving gently, peacefully, and still go far. Before we begin, please help me with one small thing. Leave a number 1 in the comments if you also believe that sometimes slowing down is the way to go fast. When we enter our 40s, our bodies begin to change. Explosive strength decreases, reflexes aren't as sharp as before, but in return, we gain something our 20-year-old selves never had: calmness, maturity in thought, and a deeper awareness of our bodies. The 3 water gliding techniques today rely entirely on these strengths. And to begin this journey, let's talk about balance. First technique, optimizing balance. When gliding on water, the most important thing is neither speed nor power, but the ability to master your center of gravity. At 40 plus, we no longer want to drag our bodies across the surface with aggressive, forceful pushes like when we were young. Instead, we learn how to stay still and let the water lift us. Whether it's paddleboarding, kayaking, or even slow swimming, the principle is the same. Keep your body like a straight board and let your breath guide the movement. Professional coaches always say, "Don't fight the water, work with it." And in fact, research from the University of Wisconsin once showed that older adults tend to maintain a steadier rhythm with fewer jerky motions, reducing water resistance by up to 18%, which means people over 40 actually have an advantage when applying balance techniques. Imagine you're standing on perfectly calm water. You're not resisting, not tensing up. You simply let your body find its natural point of balance. When you do that, the water becomes your ally instead of your challenge. And from that stillness, movement begins. Second technique, gentle but continuous strokes. If there's one great lesson the water teaches us, it's this: consistency beats explosiveness. We used to think that to go faster we needed to push really hard. But in the water, that only makes you lose balance and waste energy. On the contrary, small, steady, precise strokes help you glide much farther. Picture yourself paddling a kayak. If you pull too hard, water splashes everywhere, the boat wobbles, and you waste up to 60% of your energy on instability. But if you paddle lightly, evenly, slowly, each stroke like a breath, your momentum forms a continuous cycle that lets the boat glide smoothly and effortlessly. Many older athletes share that once they stop trying to look powerful and switch to slow, steady, controlled movements, their actual speed nearly doubles. This aligns perfectly with the mindset of people in their 40s. We're no longer racing anyone. We just want a sustainable pace, one that takes us far. And this is the most important point in today's video. If you're still watching, please leave an OK in the comments so I know you truly felt this. The true strength of people over 40 lies in stability, not explosiveness. When we understand this, even the smallest movements become effective. Third technique, the art of controlling your breath. Breath is the anchor that keeps your body steady above the vast water. When you inhale deeply, hold for a short beat, then exhale slowly, your body immediately relaxes and settles. Your heart rate drops, your muscles loosen, and your mind stops panicking. That is the exact moment you can glide. People over 40 often have better breath control because they're no longer impulsive. Slow breathing exercises, commonly used in yoga, meditation, and therapeutic practices, work even better when applied to movement on the water. You can try a 10-second exercise right now. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale for 6. If you do it right, you'll feel your body naturally drop into a lighter state. And when your body becomes lighter, the water lifts you faster. This not only helps you glide more smoothly, but is also an excellent technique for living in a world full of pressure. The older we get, the more we understand the value of slowing our breath. Because within the breath is calmness, and within calmness is speed. A lesson for the journey through life after 40. Water teaches us that noise and intensity don't always bring results. Sometimes it's the stillness that takes us the farthest. In the whirlwind of work, family, and overlapping responsibilities, people over 40 increasingly understand that strength doesn't come from rushing forward, but from choosing the right tempo. When we quiet down, we see more clearly. When we move gently, we stay strong longer. When we breathe slowly, we avoid being swept away by things that don't belong to us. Just like gliding on water, life after 40 is a journey of subtlety, of small but steady actions, and of knowing when to move and when to be still. In a world that's always in a hurry, sometimes stillness is the gift that helps people over 40 go farther than anyone expects. When you step off the water after your first practice session, you'll notice something strange. It's not your muscles that feel stronger, but your mind that feels lighter. And that lightness helps your body glide farther, last longer, and stay steadier in both sports and life. I hope that the 3 techniques today, balance, gentle but steady strokes, and breath control, become new companions on your journey through life after 40. If this video touched you, don't hesitate to leave a comment and share your thoughts. And as always, if you want to keep going with me in the next videos, hit that subscribe button. We'll continue gliding gently, but never stop moving forward.